Excited to be here today and very excited to find out where your office is and to welcome you to the chamber. And you've been through new member orientation already, so you know about how to use your chamber benefits, but we just want to come today as a group of ambassadors from the Chamber of Commerce and welcome you to the Chamber of Commerce. And I heard that your arm was twisted a little bit to join, but we are very, very glad.
Actually, that was one of his first priorities.
There you go.
There was no arm twisting involved.
See, your friend led me astray on that. Okay. Steve Rogers, this is a certificate of today's ribbon cutting. We're going to cut a ribbon in a minute, but first of all, we want to have you introduce other people. I know your wife is here and your partner, and we want you to be able to tell us a little bit about your business and how you ended up in Boerne. You've been here for a long time, you've lived here,
right?
But now you're here to practice, and we're very glad. So,
oh, well, thank you very much,
welcome.
Paula.
You're
thank
welcome.
you.
You're welcome.
I'm Steve Rogers. This is David Moore, my partner. Kelly Rogers, who's my partner in another way. And we're thrilled to be here. Thank you so much, everybody, for coming today. I can't tell you how excited I am to be in Boerne and have an office here. I commuted to San Antonio for like 21 years, working at law firms in San Antonio, and finally made the break to come out here and be more a part of this community and closer to my kids and what's going on here. And I'm just having a blast with it. I'm out here because I was born in San Antonio. My grandfather was a Shriner. And they always came, hey Jackie, Shriner, they always came out to the Alcivar camp. So I knew Boerne then, and they retired out here. And I actually went to the Boerne schools for 6 months between Eagle Pass and San Antonio. So I've been here more or less one way or another most of my life, and I love the area. David, tell them something about you.
Well,
something they can print.
That may be difficult.
I already have the scoop on him. So.
I practiced with Steve for a period of time at a law firm in San Antonio before we decided to join forces and come out to Boerne. Prior to that, I had practiced out here in Boerne for about 9 years as a solo practitioner. But I was a rat. I didn't join the Chamber of Commerce. So, you know, you can dog me on that one. But I'm very excited to be with Steve. He's a great partner. He's one of the best lawyers you'll ever run into. Guy is super intelligent. I mean, I just, you know, can't tell you how excited I am that he would agree to be my partner. So, you know, the people in Boerne are super. You know, of course, we do work all over the state, not just in Boerne. So, but we're trying to do a little bit more work in Boerne, and I think we're slowly but surely becoming successful at that. So, I appreciate everybody coming out today. It's a great day for us. Terrible day for me because an accounting in probate court for one of my clients fell due today, so I've got to get that filed with the court by 5. But you know, those things always happen in the life of a lawyer. But I am so happy about this event that I can't tell you, and I really do appreciate each and every one of you taking time out to come out and welcome us and be with us and hopefully have lots of food, because I think we do have lots of food.
This is a fun day for us and we enjoy it. I'm sorry, go ahead and tell us about what your specialties are.
Well, before I do that and before I forget it, let me say that I want to thank Rick and Debbie Acosta for allowing us to share their space. They're the owners of this building, and it's a wonderful, wonderful place. We really benefit from being part of a larger group. We actually do quite a bit of real estate type work, litigation and real estate disputes. So there's a lot of people that sort of speak the same language, and so thank you for that. I'm board certified in civil appeals. I'm a litigator mainly. I do, as I said, quite a bit of real estate these days, litigation and disputes. I've done a lot of water law in my career. I represent schools. I represent Boerne ISD, for example, on some issues that come up. So I do a lot of different things. I don't do any family law, and I don't do any criminal, but pretty much anything else I like doing.
And I'm basically, and I guess kind of one reason Steve and I joined forces is we have similar backgrounds. I do basically commercial litigation, a wide spectrum of different issues, all the way from real estate litigation to contract litigation to various commercial torts. You know, I've done antitrust litigation, you know, False Claims Act litigation. I have cases all over the state, as I mentioned. I've even got one case now pending in the Western District of Pennsylvania in federal court. We do practice in federal court. We're both licensed in federal court and the Fifth Circuit Court of Appeals. I do appellate work as well, but of course Steve is the super guru on that. I always defer to him. You know, my specialty is really litigation. My clientele ranges from PAs, doctors groups, to government contractors, all the way up to surety companies, and you know, it goes kind of on down the line, but I don't want to bore you with all of that. But it's an interesting mix of clients, and we have an interesting mix of cases. So we can handle just about any type of litigation that you have. As Steve said, we don't really get into a lot of criminal or family law, but we are able to cover that wide spectrum because we've been practicing for 21 years. Steve was in my law school class with me, and we went to law school together, and Steve was the editor-in-chief of the Law Review.
Executive editor.
Executive editor.
St. Mary's School.
At St. Mary's, and so we've had a long history, and you know, I'm AV rated by Martindale-Hubbell, per AV preeminent rated, which is basically top 5% in the United States. I was in Forbes last year to promote myself a little bit, you know, I just think it's, regardless of my skills or whatever, I think it's just an honor to practice with Steve, and hope that everyone here will think of us in the event, and I hope you don't need a lawyer, or know anybody that needs a lawyer, but in the event that they do, that you'll think of us, and hopefully we'll be able to help them out, which is what we're here for.
Awesome. 42 years together, combined of experience that you have, and we're very, so we're very excited that you're part of the chamber and to know what you do, to understand, so we can help you better in your practice. So without further ado, we'll go outside to cut a ribbon. Would that be okay?
That would be great.
Paula, can we introduce yourself?
Oh, I'm sorry. Since this is not my normal job, I'll let my head about my ambassador committee. We'll go around the room. We want everybody to introduce themselves to you, so you will know them and know what their business is, and so you can do business together.
Yeah, and if everybody here, if you have a business card, please leave it. So I'm not real good at remembering names.
Can we squeeze in?
Actually,
Yeah, please come on in.
Actually, we have a business card holder, and everybody that's here puts their business card in it, and we give it to you. So
It's all right.
come on in, come on in. Shy. Come on in. We want to introduce everybody. I'm going to start right here with Carlin, and we'll go around the room and introduce all of ourselves to you. I'm Paula White. I'm sorry, I didn't introduce myself. I'm Paula White, president of the Furniture
Everybody knows
Commerce.
you.
Well, maybe not, but in the legal field, maybe.
I'm Carlin Fryer with the Trust Company.
Sean Bonner, Hungry Horse, and president of the Boerne Sunrise Rotary.
Excellent.
Hi, I'm Carrie Phillip with membership of the Chamber. Welcome.
I'm MJ Slater, and I'm with GDTC, but I'm very proud to serve as chair this year for the Greater Boerne Chamber of Commerce. We welcome you, and we appreciate you being here.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
And I'm Vanessa, and I'm an ambassador for the Chamber, but also I work for 3 radio stations, which is The Ranch, The River, and Sunny, and I welcome you.
Very good.
Thank you.
I'm Teresa Harder. I'm the owner of TNT Cleaning.
Excellent.
Great.
Missy Vadnais with Tri-County Home Health and also an ambassador with the Chamber.